Hey, what's going on YouTube? Aaron here. No gameplay in this video, just wanted to talk about something briefly that has kind of been, resurfaced, once again, thanks to Hipper's video. And that is the topic of win rate, solo versus division play. I'm not going to go too much into why one is better than the other, but merely explain my thoughts on that and let you know. Also, just another video to bounce off his. I already asked him if I could do this, and again, Hipper and I discuss. I mean, we talk like once a week, if not more. And I'm not like going after him or anything, but I do disagree with his point a little bit that you can't really divide up your win rate as a solo versus a division player, and then, well, a 60% solo player is better than a 61%. His math is close, but I think there's a few variables in the game that you just have to account for. So I really want to take into account, for me personally, I take into account win rate and combined with average XP. And my average XP just went up 1, actually, because we've been playing Kleber all day. But I want to show you guys what I was generally, not generally, I logged off today. I logged on today to take a study break from studying the MCAT. And the first game I got, man, it was utterly painful. It really was. But then I kind of picked it back up. But each of these games, I am literally I'm on top every single game, literally just trying hard. There's 3K and a Kraken, in the Kleber just to get wins. This one, 500 points. Shout out to this guy, he did well. And this guy too, I think I've seen his name before. But if I'm not on these teams, I don't think they win. And you can call that arrogant. Just look at the scoreboard. 500 above the next one, and then almost 1,000 above the next one, above the one below that. So, in this game, like this Bismarck telling me to get back, I don't think he fired his guns once. Obviously, not everyone wants to be a super Unicum tryhard, but in the meantime, like, if I'm not carrying, this was actually a decent game. If I'm not carrying every single game solo, I don't win. So it's just, and this game I did absolutely nothing. So shout out to this one and this guy and Johnny Papayev, for a good game. But I did nothing and I got 4th. Like, this is a bad game. I get it. We all have those. But if you want to look at this, that's 7 wins and 3 losses, which is pretty consistent with my win rate in my Baltimore, and pretty consistent with my win rate overall. And I'm more recently mainly a division player. So like I said, I don't think you can divide up the win rate between solo and division play, and really say one is better than the other. If you're exclusively solo, and you have a good win rate, then you're probably a decent win rate, then you're probably a good player. If you're exclusively division and you don't have an amazing win rate, then you're probably not a great player. On top of that, win rate also to me doesn't mean everything. Like, somebody, Peak's at 68%. No, I don't give a shit. Is Peak Peak's a better Battleship player than me. I don't think he's a better, DD player. I think I'm the better DD player. But we combine our skills, and that's why we make a good division. Peak and I together are like 90, 95%. And I think that's a better judge of how you are as a player, because it's a team-based game, Solo play is so much different than team play. Like that Battleship game, the Georgia game, I got absolutely crushed because my team flaked around me. They folded like cheap patio furniture, when a fat guy sits in it. But I just wanted to throw that out there just to bounce off what Hipper said. Do you guys agree? Do you disagree? Let me know what you think down below. Now, I use standard for a lot of this. You could use ranked, and there's my ranked win percentage, and a lot of this is division more recently. Like, this is the last season, and that's the season before that. So, like, my ranked is technically a lot better than my standard. But if you look at last season, 4,200 base for the 10 games I didn't even want to finish because it was so boring and just so meme-worthy with the arms race. That my partner were like, yeah, we're done. We got the crate. Let's move on. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. I don't think there's any one right way or another, but to say that solo is like the true test of this game, I don't think so. I disagree. It's a team-based game. How well do you play as a team is really whether or not you're going to win. I've made some plays before where I go out in the middle and radar the last destroyer, you know, and the battleship nukes me, and then the rest of my team nukes the battleship, where that destroyer would have lived and gotten the win. So, you know, my stats probably weren't the best that game, but you know, like I said, it's a team-based game, so you have to think of it like that. But let me know what you guys think down below. Discussion topic, shorter video, 7 minutes here, 5 minutes here. AA run out. Peace.